Hi, welcome. Today's video is going to be a short break from working or studying or gaming or whatever it is that you do. Anything that's kind of stagnant. So we're going to start just in a standing position. This whole practice will be standing. So start standing up nice and tall, reaching the crown of your head up toward the ceiling, dropping your shoulders down away from your ears. And then we're just going to look over the left shoulder, turning your eyes back, keeping your chin about parallel with the ground. And then back to center, going over your right shoulder, looking back behind you. Back to center. And we'll do that one more time on each side. So looking over your left shoulder and over your right shoulder. Coming back to center. And we'll drop our left ear towards our left shoulder, stretching out through the right side of the neck. Maybe rocking your head back and forth. And then coming back up, right ear towards right shoulder, and rocking your head back and forth if it feels good. And then bringing your head back up to center. We're going to take a nice wide stance here, so about shoulder distance, maybe a little bit wider. Bringing your hands to your waist or hips. And we're just going to start to make some circles with the hips. So the rest of your body can move along with the hips if you like, or you can try to focus it to just the hip area. You can bend your knees, move your spine, finding any kind of circular movement here that feels good. And then we'll switch directions, really exaggerating these circles. And then coming back up. We're going to do a little bit of a chest opener now. So we're going to bring our hands into cactus arms. And then on an inhale, we're going to press the elbows back, lift the chest, lift the chin, maybe arching the back. And then on an exhale, we're going to bring the elbows toward the belly button, rounding your spine, tucking your chin. Inhale to open. And then exhale to fold. Continuing this a few times at the pace of your own breath. And then next time you're in the open position, we'll stay there. We're going to bring our hands behind our backs and clasp hands. If your hands don't quite reach to clasp, that's okay. You can either just reach them back, or you can hold on to something if you have like a belt or a sock or really anything you can just grab onto. So we're going to press the hands down towards the ground and away from us. We're lifting the chest here, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chin, opening up through the front of our bodies. Continuing to breathe. If you're finding it difficult to get your lungs full, just back off a little bit. We still want to be getting full breaths. One more breath here. And then letting that go, standing back upright. And then on the inhale, we're going to reach our arms up, reaching towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, pressing the air down around you. Inhaling to lift. And exhale to lower. And just do this a couple more times. And next time your hands are down, we'll keep them there. If you've come back to a more narrow stance, go ahead and widen your feet out again. So we're going to start to move through the upper body. You're really just letting your upper body be loose, letting your arms be floppy as you twist side to side. And you can let the rest of your body be as involved as you like. Maybe you bend knees and come onto your toes, or maybe you just keep it to the upper body, finding whatever works for you. Really focusing on letting your upper body be soft and loose. And then starting to slow it down. Coming back to standing. And then we're kind of going to come down into a malasana squat. So keeping that nice wide stance, squatting down. It's okay if your heels lift. It doesn't matter if they're up or down. And from here, we're going to bring the left hand down to the ground. And if your left hand doesn't reach, you can just press your arm into your left leg. So we're going to reach the right arm up. Coming into this twist, looking up at your right thumb. Take a couple breaths. And then bringing that right hand down to the ground or against your right leg, lifting your left arm up. And then bringing that hand down. And then from here, we're just going to come back to standing. And we're going to do a short little posture practice. So what we're going to do is stand up nice and tall. We're going to reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. So imagine there's a string that's just connected right here on the top of your head, gently pulling it up, lengthening your spine. And then we're going to take our elbows into our sides, hands out. We're going to start to open our hands out to the side, opening the shoulders, keeping your elbows into your sides. And whenever you reach the end of where you can move your hands out, go ahead and drop your hands. And just pay attention to how your shoulders and chest feel. Notice if there's an openness, kind of a counter pose to the typical sitting at a desk. And just take note of how your body feels in this position, noticing where your shoulders are in relation to your ribs and your pelvis, noticing your ears above your shoulders, noticing a slight lift in the front of your chest through the heart area. And remembering what it feels like to be in this position, knowing you can come back to this shape. And then we'll end with 3 breaths. So we'll inhale, filling yourself up. And let it out through your mouth. Inhale. Let it go. And one more.